Hey guys, welcome back. Jeremy Ash from T-Tag here, thetruthaboutguns.com, out in the woods of Idaho, as usual, checking in on a new company, new-ish company, called T-Rex Arms Kydex. They have a great website for customizing your holster, and what they specialize in is appendix carry holsters. Now, that's not really my thing. I've never carried appendix before, except for the past couple of months to test out some of these T-Rex Arms holsters, and today I have this guy on me. They've got their little hook on it, which pulls the tail of the gun in. See that right there? This gun's not loaded, P.S. It pulls the tail in so it doesn't print and it fits against you even better. Honestly, I think I'm a bit fat to carry appendix. Got the spare tire here. Depending on your body style, it can be the single most concealable, really comfortable way to carry, and it actually keeps the gun pretty darn high. The muzzle is here, so I can sit down, I can bend down without discomfort. It's actually pretty darn comfortable, and it's a very fast way to access your pistol. Glock 19 MOS, you can see they've got it cut for a red dot, no problem. And it's comfortable. I mean, it's grown on me over the past couple of months wearing the holster like this. I don't like a loaded chambered gun pointing right at my crotch. There it is. It's not my thing. I'm happy to carry on my side, but I understand those guys who want maximum comfort and absolute maximum concealability. For me, the Glock 19, I mean, it's a little bit of a, it's a larger gun. It prints a little, but guys who are skinnier tend to be able to carry a larger gun here, full size, G17, HK VP9, all that sort of stuff, but it doesn't print. You can't see it even under a tight t-shirt, and they're able to draw and get that gun out very, very fast. So I've got 3 holsters from these guys. There you go, very simple Kydex job. You can actually take this off. You can wear it IWB in other locations as well, but it's meant for the appendix, and that's really what this does, is push the tail end of the gun. This part, the heel right here, that's what typically prints. So this holster, easy to get on, easy to take off. Just gotta get the Raptor claw under the belt, and there you go. Good to go. Next holster, I think this is called the Sidecar. Got a magazine carrier on there. Of course, here I am out in the woods, no cell phone reception, and I've forgotten the names of each of these holsters because I've had them so long. Trocar, Raptor, they're all named after kind of dinosaurs. But anyway, this guy is basically the same design, has that Raptor claw on here to keep the gun nice and tucked against you, but we had a side carrier for a magazine. Actually fit a pretty tall magazine in here. There's a Glock 17 mag, even though I'm carrying a Glock 19, and it allows you quick access to your firearm. This shirt, not the best. Let's see what we got if I take it off. So there you go. If I were a skinnier guy, this really wouldn't print. It does on me a bit because I've got a belly that's pushing that gun and the magazine forward, but the t-shirt is much easier to get to. It's very fast, very easy to access the gun and the spare magazine as well. If you want to see just how fast these things actually are and can be once you practice with them, check out the T-Rex Arms Instagram page, because the owner on there is constantly running drills. He's got other people on there showing how fast they can draw, and you can get very, very, very competent with an appendix holster. I'm not there yet. Again, it's still not my favorite thing, but I like the idea if it conceals for you. I'm surprised at how comfortable it actually is. Like I said, a G17 mag, but check this out. Hey, why not? You fit just about anything in there. Of course, no, I can still sit down. That's pretty impressive. Of course, if you are going to holster a loaded chambered Glock, any gun really, without a safety, you want to make sure that all of your clothing is out of the way. Nothing gets in that trigger guard as you're putting it down there. Maybe you can cant it away from your manly bits. Check out the next holster. This one is more my style. Oh, forgot to mention, my belt buckle's over here. I've seen a lot of appendix guys doing that. This one has 2 clips. You can see where I'm running it right here. I actually would run into a clearance issue with that buckle and these clips. However, on this holster, I have worn it a few times out and about with the buckle here and the clip slightly to the side. I can run this holster a little bit more centered rather than off, but usually appendix means off, kind of in the dents of your hips. So that's where the gun is. You can go a little bit over to the right even, but you obviously don't want to carry the gun around your buckle and make that what's dictating where the gun is. So set your belt off to the side, and this is just a cheap leather belt. I usually carry these with a gun belt, but you don't really need it because there's so much contact between the large holster back and your body. It's squishing it against your body, and the belt isn't really supporting a lot of the weight of the gun. Most of the weight of the gun is just kind of supported by friction, pants on one side, you on the other. So here's a holster that I've been using a lot since I got it. Pretty simple, outside the waistband, pancake style Kydex holster. You could easily conceal on this because it has a very flat profile. I wasn't wearing such a tight t-shirt, of course. Solid Kydex loops for your belt. This fits a Glock 17, which is why it's that long. This is a Glock 19, of course. It doesn't fill the whole thing, but I got this longer one because sometimes I have a 17 that I'll use, sometimes a 22, and this, of course, will fit all of them, and it's cut for a red dot on the Glock 19 MOS, as you can see. Say honestly, nothing super special about it, except retention is adjustable. There's rubber grommets in there, so you can squeeze down on the gun more or less as you please. And you can adjust the height. Right now it's on the highest ride carry setting, but I can drop it down about a little more than half an inch, get it lower, which would be better for competition use or anything like that. Get it down a little bit. Up high like this, it sucks into your body better, and it is a lot easier to conceal. You're going to be open carrying this Glock actually at NRA annual meetings in a couple of weeks in this holster. Got the little carbon fiber look on the outside, but we'll go in for a closer look because there's a ton of colors and options you can choose from T-Rex Arms. So you've got yellow on the inside, carbon on the outside. You can do different colors, all sorts of really fun stuff. But this is a great, great, great holster that I'm going to use a ton. All right, here's a close-up. Obviously, we've got OD green for this one. It's a simple holster that's bent out of one piece of Kydex. There are two places where you can adjust retention. One in the front by where the rail of your gun is, and then one back here, which is the trigger guard, and that's the main place you're going to do it because clamping down on the outline of the trigger guard is how most of these Kydex holsters click into place. As you can see, the Raptor Claw there is removable, but it works especially well for appendix carry. However, it also works for like 3 o'clock or whatever around there carry elsewhere on your body. Grommets in here to prevent rattling and stuff like that. Very high quality, really good finish, rounded edges. Nice holster. We move on to this guy, which is the same basic design. If you overlaid these, you'd have the same holster and cut it off there. But this one uses two pieces of Kydex. It's kind of a Star Wars theme, right? White on the front, orange on the back. This has been really popular for them, so I decided to pick it up, even though I'm not a Star Wars guy per se. And as you can see, lots of adjustment on this as well. Raptor Claw on and off. The belt clips, which you can slide on, they don't have to thread through your belt. Those go up and down so you can adjust the height of your carry. There's retention adjustment here for the magazine. There's also retention adjustment down here. And here, this is where you're going to do most of it for your trigger guard retention. And I forgot to mention on the last one, but the height of the sweat shield there to protect you from the gun and the gun from you is adjustable. You can get a really tall one, you can get a short one, you can get no guard. This one obviously a little bit shorter than this guy, so totally up to you on that. And then third, we get over to the OWB holster. I like this carbon fiber look. I think it's pretty cool, and actually I think it goes well with this yellow. So again, this is two pieces Kydex sandwiched together. We've got solid belt loops, although they have other options for that. And once again, rubber grommets in there to adjust the tension at the trigger guard to adjust retention. Up and down, you can drop it lower on your waist or higher just within those adjustments. So about a little more than half an inch of adjustment there, maybe 2/3-ish, 3/4. Yeah, let's go with 3/4 of an inch on that. This is a lower sweat shield because it's carried OWB. I expect it'll have a shirt or something between this and the gun. But that's about it, guys. You know, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but just Kydex done really, really well. Nice click as it fits snugly into that trigger guard. Very, very nice. Again, another option, by the way, on this one with the sidecar is whether you want bullets forwards or backwards. Up to you and how your draw works. On this one, I've got it set so bullet points towards the gun. I guess that would be bullet forward. Nice retention on that. Cool holsters. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for T-Rex Arms Kydex. Overall, 2 thumbs up, especially if you're an appendix carry guy, because they specialize in appendix inside the waistband holsters. Their website is awesome, where you go step by step customizing it, cuts for optics, cuts for flashlights, molding for different flashlights and lasers and accessories. Tons of colors to choose from, and all on the website through a very easy step-to-step process. You can customize it how you want. If you're not an appendix inside the waistband guy, that first one I showed works great at 3 o'clock. Or of course they have a couple of OWB pancake style holsters like this guy, which I'm loving. It's super fast for range use, for competition use. You know, no complaints. There's nothing special really about this one. Their appendix ones have some unique features that set them apart. There's a lot of manufacturers making really good OWB holsters, but certainly T-Rex Arms is among one of them. I've had a few that are rough around the edges. These guys, super, super clean. They do a great job. The molding is just right. It hits on the parts you want it to, not on the parts you don't. There's clearance for super tall suppressor sights if you were running that. Open on the bottom if you were running a suppressor. Yeah, good stuff. High quality hardware. Check them out. T-Rex Arms. Link below. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was at least marginal, because that's my goal. Hope to see you guys in the woods here next time. And hey, check out thetruthaboutguns.com. There's a write-up, a review for these holsters. My written reviews are always better because I suck at videos. There's more information there that you guys might appreciate. See you next time.